Hi all, a warm welcome to all of you in the today's current affairs session on EduTap. And my dear learners, I hope that all of you are healthy and preparing well for your upcoming exams. And when we talk about exams, then my dear learners, current affairs plays a very important part in these particular examinations. And that is the reason that I am back with a very important session in which we will be discussing the 10 most important MCQs of November 2021. So this session is really going to be very useful for all of you because we will be discussing the 10 most important topics in this particular session. So if you are new to your YouTube channel, kindly subscribe it and press the bell icon to receive all the latest updates of the courses and videos offered by us. And you can also join our Telegram channel to get the access to the PDF of these lectures. To join the Telegram channel, kindly click on the link given in the description below. So my dear learners, let's move on to the session. Let's get started. So here is the very first question before all of you, and all of you are requested to answer this question in the comment section below. See, if we talk about this particular question, it says that which one of the following is the incorrect statement regarding the legal awareness program for women. See, this particular program, that is legal awareness program for women, was being launched in the month of November 2021, and this is once again a very important program which has been launched. So in order to answer this question correctly, you are required to first of all read out the question very carefully, that what exactly has been asked. In this particular question, it is asking about the incorrect statements related to the legal awareness program. That means first of all you are required to identify the correct statement as per the legal awareness program, and then you are required to eliminate those statements and then tell me that which one of the following statement is incorrect regarding this legal awareness program. So if you talk about the first statement, it says that the National Commission for Women along with the NALSA, that is National Legal Services Authority, has launched a pan-India legal awareness program for women, and this particular program has been titled as the empowerment of women through legal awareness. If we talk about the second statement, it is talking about the objective of launching this particular program. And if we talk about the third statement, it says it is talking about the applicability of this program in India, that in which areas this particular program will be applicable. So my dear learners, if we talk about the right answer to this question, then the right answer to this question is option C, that is only 3. That means only third statement is incorrect and the other two statements are correct. So my dear learners, see, this particular program is really very important because this pertains to our syllabus and from the topic of gender issues. And that is the reason that this particular topic is really required to be covered comprehensively. So if we discuss this particular statements, all the three statements, then the first statement says that this particular program has been launched by the National Commission for Women along with the National Legal Services Authority. Okay, and the second statement says that this particular program is going to impart practical knowledge about the legal rights and remedies which are being provided under various women related laws. See my dear learners, this particular program has been launched by these two organizations in order to make women aware about the rights which are provided to them under various women related laws, and that's how this particular program aims to make these women fit to face the challenges in the real life situations. And my dear learners, if we talk about the incorrect part about the third statement, the third statement says that the program will cover all the states and union territories of North India through regular sessions to make women aware of the various machineries of the justice delivery system available for redressal of their grievances. See, if we talk about the applicability of this particular program, then this program is going to cover all the states and union territories and there is not any specific region. So that is the reason that this particular, the mentioning here North India is incorrect, and that's why this particular third statement is incorrect. So if we talk about the applicability of this program, then this program will cover all the states and union territories of India. I hope that this particular question is very much clear to all of you. And now let us move on to the next question, which is here on your screen. So the next question is, name the initiative to be launched by the Prime Minister and aims at enhancing access to the government securities market for retail investors. See, recently Prime Minister of India has launched two customer-centric initiatives of the Reserve Bank of India. And in this question, one such initiative has been asked, and here you are required to answer me the question in the comment section below, whether it is RBI Retail Seller Scheme or RBI Retail Security Scheme or RBI Retail Market Scheme, RBI Retail Direct Scheme or RBI Retail Derivative Scheme. See, if we talk about this particular initiative of the Reserve Bank of India, this initiative aims to enhance the access to the government securities market for the retail investors, and also as a part of this initiative, these retail investors will be able to open their accounts with the RBI at free of cost. And my dear learners, if we talk about the right answer to this question, then the right answer to this question is option D, that is RBI Retail Direct Scheme. And now my dear learners, see, along with this, as I have already told you, that another important scheme was being also launched, and the name of the scheme is Integrated Ombudsman Scheme. Okay, so now all of you are requested to tell me about this particular scheme in the comment section below, that what exactly are the features of this Integrated Ombudsman Scheme. So I hope that this is very much clear to all of you. Now we are moving towards the next question of our today's session, which is here on your screen. So the third question is about the Bhasha Sangam initiative. Okay, so here once again you are required to identify the correct statement and then tell me in the comment section below that which statement is correct statement regarding the Bhasha Sangam initiative, another very important initiative which has been recently launched by the Indian government. So if we talk about the first statement, it says that it is an initiative of the Ministry of Education under Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat. The second statement says that it aims to teach basic sentences of everyday usage in the 23 Indian languages. And the third statement says that the Bhasha Sangam initiative for schools, Bhasha Sangam mobile app, EBSB, that is Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat quiz app, have been launched under the Bhasha Sangam initiative. So my dear learners, please tell me in the comment section below, kindly identify the correct statements from this particular Bhasha Sangam initiative and tell me that which one of the following statements are correct statement regarding the Bhasha Sangam initiative. And my dear learners, all of you are requested to tell me your scores after the end of the session, that how many questions you have got corrected out of these 10 questions in this particular session. So if you talk about the right answer to this question, then the right answer to this question is option B, that is both statement first and third are correct. So what exactly is wrong about this second statement? See, the second statement says that the Bhasha Sangam initiative aims to teach basic sentences of everyday usage in 23 Indian languages. But if we talk about the Bhasha Sangam initiative, then it aims to teach basic sentences of everyday usage in 22 Indian languages, and that is the reason that the second statement was incorrect, and the right answer to this question is option B, that is both statement 1 and 3 are correct. So I hope that this particular part is very much clear to all of you. Once again, this was a very important initiative which has been launched by the Ministry of Education, under which it aims to teach basic sentences of everyday usage to the children in the 22 Indian languages, so that at least they can read or they can understand a little bit about these particular languages comprehensively. Okay, so I hope that this particular thing is very much clear to all of you. And now my dear learners, we are moving towards the next question, which is here on your screen. So the next question is, name the initiative recently launched by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi on the sidelines of Climate Summit in Glasgow. The initiative aims at achieving sustainable development through a systematic approach to resilient, sustainable and inclusive infrastructure on small island developing states. So my dear learners, recently, along with the UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has launched one such initiative, and you are required to tell me in the comment section below that what exactly is the name of this particular initiative, whether it is infrastructure for resilient island states or sustainable development for resilient island states or the green economy for the resilient island states or disaster management for resilient island states. So my dear learners, see, these small island developing states are on the front line of getting damages and losses due to the climate change, and that is the reason, in order to make these particular small island developing states more sustainable by using a systematic approach of making resilient, sustainable and inclusive infrastructure in these particular island states, this particular initiative has been taken. And the right answer to this question is option A, that is infrastructure for resilient island states. So I hope that this question number 4 is very much clear to all of you. And my dear friends, now we are moving towards the next question of our today's session, which is here on your screen. So the next question is, which one of the following is the correct statement regarding the Model Concession Agreement 2021 for PPP projects at major ports held recently? So my dear learners, see, recently the government of India has announced the new Model Concession Agreement 2021 for the PPP projects, that is public private partnership projects at major ports. And once again, this was a very important announcement and all of you are required to cover this particular part very comprehensively. And in this particular question, you are required to identify the correct statement about this MCA 2021 and then tell me in the comment section below that which one of the following statements are correct as per the Model Concession Agreement 2021. So if we talk about the very first statement, it is talking about the applicability of this particular MCA 2021, that on what kind of projects it will be applicable. And in the second statement, it is asking about the new changes which have been brought here in this particular Model Concession Agreement, that the provision of change in cargo due to the change in law or unforeseen events has been introduced for the first time in the Model Concession Agreement. And if we talk about the third statement, then the provision of this compensation for concessionaires event of default before commercial operations date has been added. And why so? In order to reduce the risk to the lenders and make the project more bankable. So my dear learners, if we talk about the right answer to this question, then the right answer is option D, that is all of the above. That is all these statements given above about the Model Concession Agreement 2021 for PPP projects are correct. So I hope that this is very much clear. And my dear learners, see, this particular MCA was first ever introduced in year 2008 and it was subsequently revised in year 2018, and now once again it has been revised and the new rules are the new Model Concession Agreement 2021 for public private partnership projects. So I hope that this part is very much clear to all of you, and now we are moving towards the next question of our today's session, which is here on your screen. So the next question is about the Tamil Nadu Green Climate Company. And once again, all of you are requested to identify the correct statement and then tell me that which one of the following statements are correct as per the Tamil Nadu Green Climate Company. See, we all know that during the COP26, which held in the month of November 2021, and my dear learners, during this particular summit, that is COP26, our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi has made a bold pledge that India is going to achieve net zero carbon emissions by year 2070. Okay, and in order to contribute towards this target which has been made by India, Tamil Nadu has launched this particular Tamil Nadu Green Climate Company, and you are required to identify the correct statement about this particular company, that which one of the following statements are correct as per the Tamil Nadu Green Climate Company. So if we talk about the very first statement, it says that it is the first ever special purpose vehicle which will professionally manage the critical natural conservation missions, and this statement is correct as per the Tamil Nadu Green Climate Company. And if we talk about the second statement, it is talking about the missions which this particular company will be managing professionally. That means the three critical natural conservation missions which this particular company will be managing professionally are the Tamil Nadu Climate Change, Tamil Nadu Green and Tamil Nadu Wetlands. And my dear learners, these three are the conservation missions which will be professionally managed by the Tamil Nadu Green Climate Company, and once again this statement is correct. And if we talk about the third statement says that the SPV's authorized capital will be rupees 10 crore and will enhance the forest and tree cover of the state to 33% from present 23.27% over the next 10 years. And my dear learners, if we talk about the special vehicles, this special purpose vehicles authorized capital, then it is rupees 5 crore. Okay, and that is the reason that this third statement is incorrect, and the right answer is option B, that is both statement 1 and 2 are correct. And see, once again a very important initiative which has been launched by the Tamil Nadu government, and this particular initiative has been launched in order to make its contribution towards India's objective of becoming net zero carbon emission free by 2070. I hope that this particular part is very much clear to all of you, and now we are moving towards the next question, which is here on your screen. So the next question is, which one of the following states has topped the logistic ease across different states report 2021 index? So my dear learners, now once again a very important part, and all of you, we have already told you always that the reports and indices are really very important from the exam point of view, and that is the reason that this particular report which has been launched recently is really very important. And here once again you are required to tell me that which one of the following states has topped this Leads Index 2021, whether it is Punjab, Tripura, Rajasthan, Goa, Gujarat. See, this particular report was being launched recently, and if we talk about this particular report, this report analyzes the efficiencies of the logistic facilities which are being provided in various Indian states, and this particular report analyzes all these, and it tells these Indian states and union territories that what exactly are their strengths and the improvement areas where they must work on in order to improve their rankings in this Leads Index 2021. So if we talk about the right answer to this particular question, then my dear learners, the right answer to this question is option E, that is Gujarat. So if we talk about this Leads Report 2021, it divides the Indian states and union territories in three categories. First one is the states, second one is Northern Himalayan states and union territories, okay, and the third one is other union territories. If we talk about the states, then in this particular category Gujarat has topped this particular index, and if we talk about the Northern Himalayan states and union territories, then in this particular category Jammu and Kashmir has topped this particular index, and when we talk about the category of other union territories, then this particular report has been topped by Delhi. So my dear learners, I hope that this particular question is very much clear to all of you, and now we are moving towards the next question. But before moving on to the next question, all of you are requested at the end of the session, kindly tell me your scores in the comment section below, that how many questions you got corrected in this whole session. So now we are moving towards the next question, which is here on your screen. So the next question is about the LINAC NCDC Fisheries Business Incubation Center launched recently. See, once again a very important point and very important topic that you must cover very comprehensively. And my dear learners, this LINAC NCDC, this is one of the Fisheries Business Incubation Center which has been launched recently, and here you are required to identify the correct statement with respect to this LIFIC and tell me in the comment section below that which one of the following statements which are mentioned above is or are correct as per the LIFIC. If we talk about the very first statement, it says that it is the first of its kind dedicated business incubator which has been established in Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh to nurture fisheries startups under the real market-led conditions. If we talk about the second statement, the second statement says that the NCDC, that is National Cooperative Development Corporation, will be the implementing agency for this LIFIC. And the third statement is that the first batch of 10 incubatees have been selected from 4 states, and these 4 states are Bihar, Himachal Pradesh, Gujarat and Maharashtra. So my dear learners, if we talk about the correct statement as per this particular LIFIC, then the right answer to this question is option C, that is only second and third statement are correct. So what exactly is wrong about the first statement? See, This particular LIFIC is the very first, it is the India's first dedicated business incubator, and that is the reason that this particular topic is really very important. Now coming back to the wrong part in the statement 1, it says that this incubator unit has been established in Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. But my dear learners, kindly note here that this particular unit has been established in Gurugram, Haryana. Okay, so that is the reason that this particular statement 1 is incorrect, because this particular incubation unit has been launched in Gurugram, Haryana, and that is why the right answer to this question is option C, that is only statement 2 and 3 are correct. So I hope that this particular question is very much clear to all of you, and now we are moving towards the next question that is here on your screen. So which one of the following is the correct statement regarding the e-Amrit portal? So my dear learners, please tell me in the comment section below that which one of the following are the correct statement regarding the e-Amrit portal. Here 3 statements are being given here. If we talk about the very first statement, it says that India has launched the web portal on the electric vehicles at the ongoing COP26 summit in Glasgow, Scotland. The second statement says that it has been developed and hosted by Niti Aayog under a collaborative knowledge exchange program with the United Kingdom government. And the third statement says that this particular portal is going to be a one-stop destination for all the information on the electric vehicles. See my dear learners, recently COP26 summit was being held in the month of November 2021, and all these initiatives and the targets which have been mentioned during all this COP26 summit are really very important for all of you to cover in for the exam point of view. Okay, so if we talk about this e-Amrit portal, this is once again a very important portal which has been launched by the Indian government. And see, if we talk about the right answer of this question number 9, then my dear learners, the right answer to this question is option D, that is all of the above statements are correct. If we talk about the very first statement, it says that India has launched this portal. And my dear learners, why this particular portal is also important? Because it has been developed and hosted by Niti Aayog, and all these kinds of portals, initiatives, schemes or programs which are being launched by the government or any government institutions are really very important to be covered. Apart from that, this particular portal is going to be a one-stop destination for all the information that you require on electric vehicles. So I hope that this particular question is also very much clear to all of you, and now we are moving towards the next question, which is here on your screen. So my dear learners, this is the last question of the today's session, and all of you are requested to answer the question in the comment section below. And the question is, the Pochampally village in state has been selected as one of the best tourism villages by the United Nations World Tourism Organization. And the question is, this village is located in which one of the following Indian states? Here in this particular question, you are requested to tell me the state where this Pochampally village is being located. See, recently this particular village has been selected as one of the best tourism villages by the United Nations World Tourism Organization, and that is the reason that this particular part is really very important for you to cover. Okay, so if we talk about the right answer to this question, then my dear learners, the right answer to this question is option A, that is Telangana. This Pochampally village is located in Telangana, and this particular village has been selected as one of the best tourism villages by the United Nations World Tourism Organization. So my dear learners, I hope that this is very much clear to all of you, and that was the last question from our session. But all of you are requested now to tell me in the comment section below that what is exactly your score in this today's session. Out of 10, how many questions you have answered correctly in this particular session. And I really hope that today's session was useful and fruitful to all of you. And if you have liked the session, then please give a thumbs up in the comment section below. And my dear learners, once again, if you have any kind of query, then you can drop us a mail at hello@edutap.co.in, and you can also call us at 8146207241. So I hope that this particular session was very useful and fruitful to all of you. My dear learners, thank you for joining us. Wish you all happy learning.